Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Did you like my last recipe? It was very light for the spring, wasn't it? So today, it's a similar theme. So it's definitely a spring lunch or dinner. And it's a recipe I saw on the Pioneer Woman, and that is Ree Drummond. And she is on the Food Network, I think it is, and I love her. I have her on Serious Link, I have to say, and she's just an amazing recipes, and she lives on a ranch, and she just, oh, her lifestyle is so idyllic. I love it. But I don't live like that. I live in the country, which isn't too bad either. But I just thought this recipe was absolutely amazing, and I just thought, right, I have got to recreate this myself. So I'm going to give it a go tonight, and I wanted to share it with you. So should we go over to the cooker, because that's what I need to do most of this, and I hope you will enjoy this, guys. I'm doing it with Orzo. If you've never tried Orzo, you must, okay? The best way I can describe it is it's a mixture between pasta and rice. So it looks like rice, but it's actually pasta. Yeah, it's worth trying. Honestly, guys, it is amazing. I use it in soups, casseroles, so many other things. It's just, honestly, it's so versatile, it's amazing. So next time you're in a supermarket and everything is back to normal, look for Orzo. All right, so let's go to the cooker and let's start creating. Okay. Right, okay, so my Berghoff pan is heating up, and although I don't need any oil, I'm going to add some of the Frylight chili. Now this is running out, I will admit to this, and I have got a fresh one in the cupboard, but you can never get the last bits of this out. I don't know about you. So what I've done is just put some water in there, and then I'm just going to spray it. So the water will evaporate, but what should happen is the chili Frylight will come through, and it just means it lasts a bit longer. I know it's tight, guys, but come on, let's be honest, we all like to make things last as long as possible. Right, so that's gone in there. Now I'm going to add in my spring onions, and I've put in here 2 spring onions which I've chopped, and I'm just going to cook these till they soften, okay, which will take a few minutes. Okay, so that has softened beautifully. So now I'm going to add in some chili. Now put as much heat as you want, but this dish doesn't need heat, okay? So I'm going to do about 1/4 teaspoon, all right? So you don't want this overpowering. This dish is all around the vegetables, okay? What I am going to do is put 2 teaspoons of garlic. So I don't believe you have too much garlic. You could just go for 1, okay? That's probably a lot of garlic. So as long as hubby and I are having the same meal, we're going to survive. Okay, so I'm just going to cook that off. You can use chili flakes rather than chili powder. Right, I'm just going to cook that. Oh my gosh, that smells amazing. Oh my god, right. Okay, so Orzo. Okay, have you ever seen Orzo? Let me show you. Show you. It literally looks like rice, but actually it's pasta, and it's amazing. So I'm going to add about a cupful into here. A nice cupful. Okay, I'll add about 2 cupfuls. All right. So there we go. And all I'm going to do is make sure that this is well coated with the garlic, the chili, and the spring onions. So I'm going to scrape the bottom of my pan to get all the flavours. Okay, look at that. You can see that the Orzo has changed colour already. Let me just look at that. That is just amazing. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if you noticed for a few weeks. So see that cold I had, about cold about 5-6 weeks ago. I've had a bit of a sore throat and a bit of a chesty cough. It's not coronavirus, guys. Okay, I don't have temperature, I don't have all the other things. It's just, it impacts on my asthma if I get a cold, which I did. Okay, so I'm happy that the Orzo has been coated nicely. So I'm now going to add in there just over a pint of vegetable stock. Okay, that's gone in. Make sure all the stock cube has gone in nicely. There we go. Just going to give that a little stir. Just give that a couple of minutes to absorb into there. Right, okay, so that's been cooking for about 5 minutes now, so I can start building up the vegetables. So the first thing I've got is a courgette, which I've cut into 4 and I've sliced it, so to pieces like this. Okay, so that's going to go in. And then I've got a small broccoli floret, which has gone in. And then I've got some frozen peas and 4 asparagus. Okay, which I've chopped. If you can see the asparagus quite fine into probably about inches. So I can mix all that in. Make sure it's all coated in the juices, because the juices are absolutely amazing. I mean, the smell is just phenomenal. This is another vegetarian dish. Sorry, I don't know what's sparked the dogs. I think it's the pigeon, actually. Yeah, it's probably the pigeon that's come out and wanted some dinner. How dare the pigeon want to eat? Okay, so I'm going to cook this for 2 minutes. Okay, right, so this is looking amazing. Now, this isn't in Ree Drummond's recipe, but I'm going to do it. I've got some fresh parsley from my garden here, so I'm just going to pop some in. I'm going to keep some back to garnish. I'm going to put a bit of lemon juice in. Ree uses lemon rind. I'm going to use lemon juice, and I'm going to pop some pepper into this. Just give that a little stir. You'll see now the liquid is starting to go down, which is making this creamier. Okay, so I'm going to add into here now some kale. You want to avoid the stems, they get a bit too crunchy, but the one I've got here from Tesco's actually is just leaves, so this is perfect. Now Ree says a cupful, not being funny, that's not going to be enough for me. So it's a bit like spinach, I think it goes down, so, I know it goes down, so I'm going to add in a good few handfuls and just mix that in. So green, isn't it? Isn't it just beautiful? Does that not remind you of spring? Come on, you've got to admit, this just looks amazing. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now my cheese, I've got 98 grams of cheese, and this is a mixture of Parmesan and mature cheddar, which is on the finer grater. So I'm going to put most of it in now, but as I've done in my last recipe, I'm going to keep some back just to top off the dish when I serve it. Okay, and I'm just going to mix that through, and this is what gives you the creamy effect without the cream. So let's just mix it in. Make sure it's all mixed evenly as possible. Just look at that. Who needs the pain of risotto when you can have this Orzo dish? You could just use Parmesan, which is what Ree Drummond recommends, but for me, I do love Parmesan. I think it's lovely, I think it's amazing, it has great flavour, but I also do love a really good mature cheddar. So, and also if you're thinking about budget, cheddar is cheaper than Parmesan, so again it helps keep the cost down a little bit. I know it's only fractional, it all helps. Now that looks absolutely amazing, so I think this is ready to dish up, and you can see there's still a little bit of liquid there, which is perfect. You don't want it too dry, okay? And you can see that my kale has disappeared, so the amount that I put in was perfect. In fact, if I really wanted to, I could add some more. And do you know what? I'm going to be devil here because I love kale. And it's really high in calcium as well. It's really good for you. Let's add another big couple of handfuls. I just love kale so much. I'm so glad I added that extra kale because that is just amazing. It doesn't need long to cook, so I'm not even going to cook it any further. What I am going to do is plate this up and call my husband, and we're going to eat this. Right guys, so here is the finished dish. And it looks amazing, smells amazing, and I really cannot wait to get into this. It looks divine. And of course, I am serving it with my slimline wine, which at the moment is called Curvy 450, because obviously with the restrictions of getting wine from Italy, their vineyard can't release what they've actually produced so far. So this is the same as their sparkling. This is just what they were going to produce for restaurants, and so for customers who are ordering, they've given us this instead, and it is divine, guys. I have to say, go on Slimline Wine's website. It is amazing. It's 2/3 the calories of normal wine, has no carbs, no sugar, it's vegan friendly, low sulfur, so you don't get the hangover you would normally get with normal wine. And this one is a Pinot and Chardonnay mix, and it is just amazing, guys. I would certainly recommend it, so go for it. Right, I need to get my husband and we need to eat this, and Lola and Five have decided they're going to eat as well because I'm videoing, of course, and I'll let you know at the end. Okay, cheers. See you later. Bye. Well, if Ree Drummond is watching, that was delicious. I know I tweaked it a little bit, but then I always do, don't I? That's what I do. But it was stunning, and I've actually still got another big portion left in the pan. I'll put it in the fridge and that'll be for lunch tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, it's so nice. And if you've never tried Orzo, I recommend you do. And if you like risotto, but you don't want the hassle of cooking it and adding the liquid gradually, and I'm so sorry, that's fire eating, this is a really good alternative. I recommend it. Packed vegetables, so ideal for your vegetarians, but I'm not vegetarian, and this is still amazing. Sometimes it's just nice not to have meat. And this is so full of vegetables, you get so full. And just think of all the vitamins, especially vitamin C from the kale, the fibre, everything else. It is just, oh my God, it's amazing. All right, guys. So if you did like that, don't forget, subscribe, notifications, and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. My next video, we're going to do a braai, because the summer's coming. At the moment, the sun's going to be out for, I don't know how long, but you know what? I'm going to make the most of it. So we're going to do a braai. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. Because obviously food is a bit hit and miss supermarket, we're going to make our own potato salad and things like that. So a bit obvious things, I know, but I thought I'd share them with you to inspire you as well to make your own. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. You take care. Bye. Bye.